I'm gonna be turning this massive table of empty base plates into one man's dream life. But before we do that, let's get to know our man, Rick. And ever since he was a child, he thought fitting in would make him happy. He did whatever it took to blend in. He did what all the other kids did, and he beat up who everyone else was beating up. And after all that blending in, he just ended up as another worker in a terrible corporation. Let's sit him down. On the outside, he seemed to like it, but on the inside, he knew that this company was terrible. What's this company called? Breakcore Industries. As of right now, Breakcore is only ran by one old man and his dumb son, so let's build him up some hooligans. The thing is with these hooligans is that they're dressed up in disguise so they can take over whatever they want. And even though Breakcore runs multiple companies owned all across the world, they are still hungry for more money.
I'm rich.
But we're gonna get more into Breakcore in a little while, so make sure to keep watching the video. Now, Rick really wants to quit, but he did not know if he should, so he spent multiple days thinking over and over again the pros and cons of quitting. Realizing his life is not gonna get any better, he sold everything he owned, bought some overalls, and he moved out. He decided he was gonna start a farm, so he bought some land. After clearing out some land, using his leftover money from Breakcore, he bought some wood and a tractor. He built up a house, even though he couldn't finish it off, so it does look a little weird for now. It hopefully won't forever. And then he uses the tractor, which is the same size as the house, to start up a garden. After a very successful harvest, he used that money for more land, and then in the meantime, he bought more tools to make it easier to clear out the forest, and chickens, well, one chicken because of the size of it, and then also one horse to just keep around. Now, when Rick isn't worrying about his farm or the animals, he's thinking about his end goal, and that's gonna take us to the sponsor of this video. See, this barn is brought to you by a company called Nefliz. Nefliz was kind enough to send me this amazing barn to show off, and I completely understand why Rick wants to buy this. Its interior has everything you need, from horses to tools that I don't even know the name for. That's how detailed this place is. But it does have hay and a broom, so from the detail on the floor to the fallen leaves stuck on the roof, this set is amazing. It even comes with a basketball hoop. If you want to check out this barn, go to the link down below, and please show some support to Nefliz. Thank you again for this amazing gift. I'd give this set a 10 out of 10. But sadly for Rick, this barn is going to cost a lot, so he needs to get to work. But in the meantime at Breakcore, business is actually booming, but they just found out Rick is not showing up for work anymore. So they got a group of skilled assassins to go and hunt him down, but they didn't know where to start, so they checked every company, restaurant, and store they owned first. But they came back very unsuccessful. Now, getting into the old man's life. He's getting very old and he's ready to pass down his legacy to his dumb son, who he does not trust. The old man was disappointed that the men weren't able to find Rick, but he is ready to retire. Giving everything to his son, he is now the richest man in the world, and his first rule of business was to destroy Breakcore building and build up a stronger building. Then after that, he sent out the same team to go look for Rick one more time. After tracking down the store that he bought the overalls from before, they found out he lived on a plot of farm because that was something that Breakcore did not own. And soon after they found him hacking down a tree, instead of reporting back to the boss, they realized he's living the life that they want to live. They'd showed themselves to Rick, and he was not mad at all. He actually had jobs to maximize the farm production. After the boys never came back, the boss took matters into his own hands and went all out. After finding out about the farmers from a tracking beacon, he put all of his effort into that and forgot about Breakcore. And because of that, he had to sell a bunch of companies that he owned and fire a bunch of people. Now going back to Rick's garden, everything is now booming way better than Breakcore, kind of. Now that he has more manpower, he can build up extra houses, more places for the farm animals, more crops to grow, which means more money is coming through. Each step he takes gets him closer to that goal. After selling over 50% of Breakcore and firing 75% of the workers, he put a building on Rick's land. No one really understood why he did this because everybody saw it, even Rick, but they just went along with it. Then one night when they were all snug like a bug in a rug, the big boss man decided it was time to strike. In the middle of the night, he went and put dangerous chemicals in the food and fed the animals wood chips or something like that. When he got back, he realized they somehow got caught, and it was actually because Rick called them up because of a noise complaint. Then they were thrown in the forever jail because blah blah blah. Then Rick ended up receiving all of the money, which he didn't know what to do with it. Oh wait, yes he did. He bought the barn, and everything ended very well for him. If you think Rick lived a great life, make sure to subscribe. But wait, but then Rick heard someone scream to him, and it was actually his boss. He was sleeping on the job. After realizing he just slept for 7 hours on the clock, they fired him. But on a positive note, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and toss that bell icon on. I've never asked for that before, but see ya.